Hello everyone, it's Soiree here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. Alright, today we are finishing up Kuroba's little extras. We're doing the extra short stories, and then we'll do the bad endings. Hopefully the bad endings don't give us that much psychic damage as Toki-sana's did, but yeah, just be forewarned of that. The bad endings might be really bad, and then, yeah, any other extras that, like, the game gives us. I think when we did Toki-sana's, like, bad endings, they gave us some short stories for some of, like, the bad side characters. Alright, so let's finish up getting these CGs for Kuroba, and then, yeah, we can head on to the next route next time. Alright, short stories. So, what do we unlock? We got Noon to Noon. I think this one has a CG. I think Introduction to Kuroba just has, like, some cute little facts about Kuroba. Alright, let's start. From Noon to Noon. Alright, just fold that in and you're done. Oh god, I gotta get used to Kuroba's voice. Oh, okay, alright, they're in the love shack now. I did it! It's so cute! And are they making little folded paper origami? Oh, hello, we're naked. Oh, they still got pants on, but... Oops, no, do not exit. Well, make as many as you want. Oh, make as many as you want if you're free. I can only do so many. Oh, this. Alright, I guess they had a night of fun, or... I mean, this is called Noon to Noon, so... this is like kind of a play on the chapter, I'm guessing, from night to morning. They're just doing it all day, aren't they? Like rabbits. Leave it to me. I'll try to make 5 every night. Oh, that many? I appreciate the enthusiasm, but don't push yourself. Just whenever you have the time will do. Why does she need to make so many paper origami? Is it like that one story where, like, that one girl is trying to make 1,000 paper cranes to, like, try to cure herself of, I think, did she have cancer or, like, some other illness? It was a sad story, because, yeah, in the end she wasn't able to make all 1,000. Anyway. Of course, but it is good practice for me, too. They're even more popular than I thought. Not just at checkups, but anytime I'm in Yomi. They practically strip me looking for more. Oh, okay, as these, like, little gifts for the kiddos. Actually, I did see them attack you one day. You were all so cute that I couldn't help but just watch. You're heartless. Save me next time. Oh no, the kids. They're after him. Oh, this is not candy, but I guess like a little toy. A little toy is like helpful for checkups as well. Heh, I'm sorry. They seemed like they were having so much fun. I only give them out to reward the kids for coming to their checkups, but hey, I'll fold 1,000 more if it'll make them happy. I snuggled up against him, happy to hear him say so. The kids are lucky that... Oh wait, this is Byakuya. The kids are lucky that Dr. Kuroba is so sweet on them. He's good with kids, like, that's a green flag. Although other people mentioned, like, Kuroba's also kind of a red flag, though, for yeah, just kind of being very possessive on Byakuya, like, especially when he figures out that like, Nagusa, like, had his way with her, but the green flag is that he's good with kids. Whoa, hold on there. Are you saying I don't shower you with enough love? Huh? Not at all. I didn't mean it that way. So you've got enough. More than enough, to be honest. It's like Byakuya's tired. Please let me rest. That's nice of you, but I was hoping you might say that it wasn't enough yet. No. Huh? Ah! I felt tingling throughout my body as he gently kissed my neck. I want to hear you say, "Don't stop" again. Oh my. Ah! I was too embarrassed to escape from him. His fingertips slowly traced over my skin. It's not enough, right? You want more, right? Just stop teasing me. I'm only getting started. Ah! Each time he embraced me, I can feel my body changing. I drank in all the pleasure he gave me, which made me thirsty for even more. Just say you want more. It's lonely being the only one. You sure sounded bold for being so lonely. I won't say that anymore. No, you will. Ah! He gently nibbled on my ear as his hand ran up my thigh, and I felt a hot pain deep inside my body. Tell me to not stop. Dr. Kuroba, you're so horrible. Yeah, I'm horrible and a heartless, ruthless doctor. The kids tell me at every checkup. I'm used to it. I somehow held back from giggling. Yeah, like kids don't like doctors. I remember having like a dentist named I think his name was like Dr. Good or something. We called him Dr. Bad. Even though the most obvious one should have been like Dr. Evil or something, because that was from like Austin Powers, but yeah, we just called him Dr. Bad. After all, this wasn't the time. Then again, I guess the meanest I am is when I'm with you. He whispered to me sweetly as he stroked my hips. We need to make more of those paper fish. It's like, let's do something else, please, just to try to distract him. It's like, I'm tired. So that's your plan. And let me ask you this. Will you be able to concentrate if I stop now? Just be a good girl and accept my love, Not knowing what to say, all I could do was snuggle close to his shoulder. Well, like I said, you already shower me with enough love. I understand now what you mean by from night to morning. How about we do it from noon to noon then? Huh? I've been so busy lately that we haven't spent much time together. But I'm about done with my work on Shirote. Really? Already? Not that it'll cure everyone who has Haku, but the medicine's stable enough that I'm thinking of using Ikimizu to develop a preventative agent. That means we have to like keep going back to Tenyo Island. I wonder though, like if they like mass produce it. It kind of like reminds me of like that one. What was it? Was it like Mewtwo Strikes Back? It was like the second Mewtwo movie from Pokemon, where there was like this spring that like the water was so pure, like it could be used as like a healing agent. But in the process of like trying to gather the water, like they end up polluting it. so the thing that they try to exploit, they end up destroying instead. Anyway. So, a preventative medicine? Yeah, I gotta make a vaccine for Haku, then you don't have to like treat people who get it if they like don't get it in the first place. It's a new dream of mine. I wanted to just hug him, seeing that smile. My lover was a serious, passionate doctor. He was always thinking about what was best for this island. But won't that mean you'll still be busy? You should really rest now while you have the chance. Alright. Then you'll have to forgive me for stopping here. For the time being, let's head over to the market. The market? For what? I don't understand. Food to last till noon tomorrow. You know, bread, crackers, booze for me, sweets for you. Anything you'll be able to eat in bed. You guys don't plan on leaving for like a whole day? Jeez. You mean... We can eat when we want, touch each other when we want, fold paper fish when we want, and sleep when we want. Oh, a life of debauchery. That sounds wonderful, but why all of a sudden? It's about what I said earlier. We haven't spent much time together lately. Dr. Kuroba, I said you need to rest. It's like that includes physical rest. No, don't be coy about it. Just tell me you've been wanting to be with me. Kuroba chuckled and hugged me from behind. Like I said back at the beach, you're all I need to get through the day. But maybe if you indulge me until noon tomorrow, I might be able to come up with the perfect medicine. How about I just offer you a prayer? Pray, girl, pray for yourself. No, really. Don't you think it's the worst if a guy goes to his lover's hideout just to satisfy himself and leave? You're not making the best argument for yourself. To be honest, it was a bit lonely without him. But I chose him knowing what he did, and I was immensely proud of him, so I had no regrets at all. But I can't just see that face of yours and leave. Not gonna happen. Okay, you want some pillow talk, some cuddle time? He gently bit my ear. Maybe after what happened, I've been too aggressive with you. I just can't have some other guy steal you away. So I'm just determined to keep my hands on you at all times. We're like already getting married. Like, what else do you want? Isn't our relationship pretty solidified? I say we just need we need to be in a better location. Like, somewhere a little bit more protected. Make a fortress around Byakuya. I mean, that's how she felt trapped in Doma's manor, but still, gotta be protected from all these other, skeevy guys. It's childish. I'm sorry. Well, I'm the one who's insecure and needs to force all my love on you. I'm so sorry about that. I've been alive a little longer than you, but I've never had anything so important in my life, so... At times like these, he really was more mature than I was. I couldn't even articulate my feelings in words, even though I loved him so very much. I really am getting enough of your love, but if you have any more to spare, please give it to me. Finally. After what happened, I know I can't possibly live without you anymore. Byakuya. It's not just about the island lore, or even the color of my hair. Even without any of those, I know I still would have fallen in love with you. So there really is no reason for you to be so insecure. Ugh, I'm about to cry. Guess I'd better have you now. Huh? Just kidding. I'm in the mood for another walk with you. Maybe the wharf or the beach. Well, it is a really beautiful day. I love you, Byakuya. His sudden words of love made my body tense up. I was always overjoyed to hear it, but I could never seem to get used to it. Come on, say it back to me. Well... I want to hear it from you as many times as possible. Please, say it! I paused for a moment to compose myself, then finally... I love you, Kuroba. Me too. Oh yeah, this glorious creation you folded for the first time. You mind if I keep it? Go ahead, but why? I'm gonna keep it next to my pillow when you're not around. Heh. I also keep what you gave me close by at all times. Now I think about it, I should have given you something more expensive. I'm already happy. What you gave me is more precious to me than anything else. I'll do my best to make up for it with love. Just you wait. For all that talk of going outside, neither of us seemed willing to leave. Not that there was any need to rush today. There's still plenty of time before noon tomorrow, after all. You guys are gonna starve to death. Alright, well that was cute. That was a lot more mature than the other short story that we saw with Tokizada. That was just like a hug on the balcony. Like, oh my. Alright, so let's do the introduction to Kuroba next. This is like usually like cute little trivia of like what the guy likes, I'm guessing. Oh, it's in the lab. Introduction? Sure, why not? Just don't take what I say out of context, if you would. The name's Kuroba and I'm of the black. I was born to the yellow and raised in Yomi. Right now I pretty much live in the Kodawari lab here. January 1st makes my zodiac sign Capricorn. My favorite food is laksa. The soap I use is unscented, but I do spray a perfume of mint and orange to help me sleep. Like, write that down. It'll be like in other Otome games, like you'd have to write all that down. Like, especially the ones where you have like an affection gauge. You have to like give gifts to like certain gifts to certain guys. My pastime. I used to preserve specimens for both work and pleasure, but now I've shifted to folding origami. Alright, a little less gruesome of a pastime. not embalming specimens. My favorite place on the island? Keeping her in mind, I'll give you two answers. If it's to grab a bite, or for a change of pace, I like going to Shikinjo and Yomi. I've been friends with the Asoga since forever. As for the other place, it's her hideout. Well, since we're not officially married yet, I haven't been going as often as I like to. Are you guys gonna get like a different place, or are you just gonna like stay in that little dinky shack? It's pretty comfortable over there and filled with all the things that she likes. I imagine they would probably have to get to like a bigger place, especially if they're gonna like raise a family. Like that's the whole point that she's getting married, right? Is like she has to have kids to continue the white bloodline. The place really is like a fun secret hideout. Makes me happy to know that she's been building this little nest for so long. Next, what I'm most confident about. It's gotta be my hair and skin. That would have been a joke a month ago, but things change. You know, it's like that was like a point of insecurity. Like having black hair put you at like the bottom of the totem pole. She says she loves my color, so I love it too. She even thinks this mottled eye color is beautiful for whatever reason. What I was like as a kid? I guess I was quiet. I like to think of all sorts of stuff, like how to get up to the surface. I wanted to see the ocean and the sun back then. I figured since they weren't in Yomi, seeing them would change things somehow. My dream came true when I was taken up for an exam at the hospital. I was still 5 years old, but boy did they treat me like a prisoner. The only time I could come up was for checkups. I really hated the hospital, so of course becoming a doctor was a real bright idea. I gotta hand it to Yusoga for keeping my spirits up, since he was the one who urged me on by saying I could save people as a doctor. I probably would still hate doctors if it weren't for Yusoga and Hagino. Really have no idea what fate's got planned, right? Or Hajino? Like how would that be pronounced in Japanese? Anyway. Now then, last question. The hell is this? My favorite part of a woman is her hips. Okay, well, okay, he has his favorites. He's an ass man. Well, sure, I can't say I hate the breasts either, but it doesn't feel like you've got them under your control when you... Wait, what? But doesn't it feel like you've got them under your control when you grab their hips from behind? Okay, Kuroba, down boy. I should probably clarify that I care about her more than anyone or anything else, alright? Of course, I'd never be rough with her, but... sometimes I do think about cornering her and loving her so hard that she can't move. Oh my! Kuroba! Ah! I'm guessing it's because of what that Nagusa guy did, and also because it's my own personal nature. I know I'm really fortunate for being part of the black class. I also know that the reason behind it comes from my birth and family history. That being said, I've been shunned as part of the black more times than I care to admit. Yet I somehow was able to get up, or end up with that sweet girl we all know. Still can't believe it, really. I don't doubt her love, and I'm confident that I'll love her to the end of my days. But despite that, I'm still anxious sometimes, thinking about her. Guess that means I'll have to do what I can do to make her mine even more. It looks good, you know, her black hair. Not that I'd ever let anyone else see it. Alright, that was a little Kuroba's introduction. Alright, so that is all the short stories, I guess, until we do the bad endings. So, let's start the bad endings. Alright, yeah, we already know the glossary terms. Alright, so what do I need to do? Bad ends. So we need to go to history. Also, I don't know if I should put a trigger warning here, but just like, be forewarned, I don't know what to expect, but... I mean, the last bad endings we did in the last route, they were pretty bad, so... just like, brace yourself. It's not gonna be a fluffy ending, for sure. Alright, history. I gotta go to my save file 1, which is 98. All the way back in A Ruthless Decision. Alright, let's load. So it looks like for this first bad ending, you have to do one... we have to do one bad and then one, like, good decision. It's weird. It's a little different. It's not just, like, two bads. Alright, so we're here. I'll use my authority to force her to come with me to the hospital. Are you fine with that? Alright, say I will go to the hospital. Bad choice. Auto, not auto. Okay, so we want to do red, right? This isn't going anywhere. I'll go to the hospital. Wait, she didn't say that. Kuroba. Please, give us some time. Understood. I'm counting on you, Kuroba. Alright, skip. Alright, now this scene. Alright, so this just happened after Nagusa did that. And then the next choice comes soon. Thinking about what to do with Nagusa. And we have to actually pick the same choice. We have to say, I want to save him. Which is weird. Usually you choose the bad end again, or you choose the bad choice again. Alright, skip. I want to save him. Oh, this is different dialogue, even though we picked the same choice. There you go again. You do realize you're shaking, right? But we can't just let him die. I'll never forgive him for what he's done, but death is... There are many cases where medicine doesn't work. Stop it! Let me think for a while. No need to see me off. Oh. Kuroba! Really? Just because we said we wanted to go to the hospital? This is like changing his demeanor so much. Zoe's at the hospital and working tirelessly to save him, if he does recover. I would become the wife of Nagusa of the Jade. No, that's not set in stone, lady. Like, he tried to assault you. Just like with a threat. You could just so you wouldn't be with Kuroba, but that doesn't like force you to be with Nagusa. If anything, you just have to pick someone a little bit more powerful. For me to escape that fate, he would need to die. Ah, this is like all new. Daifuku! Alright, where's my voice modulator?
Ime, what has happened?
Daifuku came running up to me, seeing that I returned to the room with tears in my eyes. This is the first time in my life that I ever thought about having someone killed. Well, we said we wanted to save him. I guess... I don't know. This is like just like one choice of just wanting to go to the hospital. I guess she is scared.
Huh?
Lord Jigen said before that behind happiness was misfortune. I actually thought about someone's death for the sake of my own happiness.
What happened?
Just assuming if he disappears from this world, we can be happy and... Okay, this is all skippable dialogue. Okay, we're still going through Ikimizu. Skip. That was a lot of dialogue, just like afterwards, just to go through this chapter. Alright, are we still gonna go to the spring on Tenyu Island? Alright, Tsukiyomi's being like, hey, you can make it to the island. This is all the same. Getting the spring water. That means we get to make the cure though, right? Like we're still saving Nagusa. Oh. Good morning, Lady Amaterasu. Thank you again for your blessings of light. I'm sorry to ask for something so personal, but please let a cure be found today. Please save Nagusa. And let there be a medicine for all of Tengu Island. Is that... Hi, Sakyo. Ah, nice to see you here. I'm pleased to report that Nagusa was saved. Alright, he wasn't here before, right? Like, it was Kuroba that, like, announced this. Huh? Really? So Kuroba really developed a cure? No, not exactly. But after a few courses of treatment, we were able to see good results. What happened? Huh? What happened to Kuroba? Wait. He has regained consciousness as well. He left the hospital as soon as possible to see you. Wait, Nagusa or Kuroba? I'm confused. I'm confused about the train of events here. He left the hospital? Why would you let him do that? Oh. Are you not happy to hear of his recovery? I heard the two of you are engaged. Don't believe that rumor. Well, that's... Really? Or is this the bad ending where we just like marry Nagusa because of a perpetuated rumor? Like that, ew. Those at the hospital are working tirelessly to save him. If he does recover. If he's recovered, that means... This is a criminal report that goes into detail about how Kuroba forced himself onto you, Olympia of the White. It can't be. But that was... Olympia, are you feeling alright? I'm sorry. I just remembered something. Please excuse me. Uh-oh, is she gonna like be running around all over the place now? Help. I guess, yeah. Kuroba! Kuroba, are you awake? Wake up! Open the door! Oh god, you're alive. I'm awake. What's up? Nagusa! He's recovered. I was told he's been released from the hospital and is coming to see me. I see. So the Toki Jikuten worked. Oh, so they didn't use Shirote. They just kept using the old medicine. Nagusa mentioned before he would arrange for your arrest. Please run while you still can. There's nowhere to run, it's an island. Arrest? But... Wait, really? This is how it ends up? Just for one bad choice? There he is, Kuroba of the Black! Ah! It really devolved that quickly? A number of soldiers barged inside. You're under arrest for attempting physical harm upon Lady Olympia. Don't try anything stupid. Damn it. Set up all along. Alright, restrain him. Wait, that's a complete lie. He didn't do anything to me. We will add coercion to the list of his charges, Lady Olympia. Wait, really? Like the supposed victim itself, like themselves is like, you didn't do anything. This is all false. Like, no, you're just being coerced. Like, hello, she's 18. She can think for herself. What? Where's Akaza in this situation? Why else would you try to defend some lowly man from the black class? Hello? I'm of the white class. Is that not, like, have some higher bearing here? Like, yeah, you need to, like, throw your weight around. Get Doma into this. Guess Doma was right. Nagusa just needed to go down. Wow. That's like... I'm kind of like logically trying to think like how could like one bad ending or one bad choice just lead to like the military just being completely against us. Frustration and despair rose from deep within me. Oh, thank God, Akaza. Hey, what is the meaning of this? You can't arrest my men without due process. Lord Akaza, we are under official orders. Please do not interfere. From who? Who paid you? That is a bold accusation. Now then, we'll be taking Kuroba. Why you? Hurry up! Kuroba! Maybe like the only reason he wasn't arrested before? The only thing that seems to be different is that he wasn't able to make the cure with the Ikimizu, right? Like, they didn't use it on Nagusa. Is it because he doesn't have that achievement under his belt that they're like so easily like arresting him? Like that little thing? I can't believe it! How dare they arrest him when I'm telling them nothing happened? I'm going after them. No matter what, they will not be able to move forward with executions on the same day. So please stay calm. Understood. It'll be alright. It's not gonna be alright, it's a bad ending, girl. Knowing Akaza, I'm sure he'll bring Kuroba back. I'm sure everything will be okay. Contrary to what we hoped, Kuroba was still detained even after a week had passed. Akaza visited the military every day to appeal for Kuroba's release. Please, Lord Jigen, there's no way Kuroba would ever try to hurt me. You know that Kuroba isn't that kind of person, don't you? Is there nothing you can do? Of course, I believe him, but his standing as part of the Black puts him at a disadvantage. Lord Jigen sighed, looking apologetic. Really, that class distinction, and like just for the fact that he did not create the miracle cure, is like what just stood between like life and death for him. You are free to choose any man from any color. If there had not been an accusation of violence levied against him, things would be different. That's like so unfair. So like, if she goes for like anyone she wants, like all someone has to do is throw an accusation at them, and like, well, she can't be with them now. Like that doesn't make any sense. They're not even like following their own rules. They're just falsifying. They're just falsifying things. This makes me mad. But he would never harm me. Everyone sees those in the Black class as evil. It was painfully clear that Lord Jigen was concerned about Kuroba. But please save Kuroba. Evil? Doma's reaction was similar to Lord Jigen's. But elder sister wouldn't hear what I had to say. And even Doma's on our side. Elder sister, come on, like nothing happened to us. Like why are you're like shooting for the wrong side here. There's no way he would harm me. Huh? No, Nagusa, stay away from me. I'm sorry to have startled you. Even if you arrest Kuroba, like, still, like, don't marry Nagusa. If anything, I would just go with Akaza as, like, the default. Just for protection's sake. He's not a slime ball. Bandages? Are they covering his scars from Haku? I see we finally meet again. The hospital was terribly boring. No. I'm glad I was able to save you before you were painted that hideous black color. He smiled as if nothing had happened back at my hideout. I wanted to share some good news with you. I assume your good news is bad news for me. It has been decided that Kuroba of the Black will be executed tomorrow. What? Just like that. As expected from that hideous class. You're lying. We have all been worried about you. How easily you spew lies, you snake. Stop. I don't want to hear anymore. I'm going to the military right now and... hello? Yeah, Kuroba? Byakuya. How'd you get out? Kuroba? What is a criminal like you doing here? You haven't escaped. I was being transferred after the trial. All I needed to do was punch a few guards. You barbarians of the Black class. Nagusa! But no matter. You'll be gone for good tomorrow. Olympia will then be mine. That's not gonna happen. Kuroba? Wait a minute. Why her? Wait. Why did you stab Nagusa? Hello? Did he take like a page out of Alan's book? Alright, so I guess if he can't have her, no one can at this point. I love you, Byakuya. Kuroba? That's why. Don't belong to another man. My stomach was burning. I could taste the sweet blood inside my mouth. Really? Alright, at least Tokisada, like, didn't kill us. Like, alright, I'm like, I wasn't really expecting this. I'll follow you soon. I guess that's just where despair brought him. You will always be mine forever. Oh, okay. That was bad ending 1. Alright, well, I gotta kind of expect that it was gonna be bad. I wasn't expecting not Kuroba to kill us, though. I was expecting, I don't know, maybe like the awful ending of maybe being Nagusa's bride, because that seems to be where they were diverting us to, but okay, I guess, yeah, that's where desperation, the despair brought Kuroba. Is like, well, if she's gonna end up marrying Nagusa, I'd rather just not hand her to anybody. I feel like it was a better solution to all this, like even if like Kuroba ended up going to jail, getting executed, I feel like Akaza would have like stepped up and be like, alright, you may not like me, but I'll protect you. As like someone of the red class. I guess that kind of plays onto his possessive nature as well. They heavily imply that he's extremely possessive, so yeah, if like this is like he's like, if he can't have her, then like then no one will kind of mentality. Okay, we're playing with fire with Kuroba, I guess. Like Tokisada like never turned his blade. Tokisada didn't even turn his blade on Olympia, on Byakuya. He turned his blade on other people. Alright, I did not like that. But there we go. Bad ending 1 is in the bag. Let's go. Let's go to... Oh god. I wonder what that unlocked, actually. Archives. I'll probably read... Not archives. Treasures. I'll probably read... That unlocks Nagusa's memoirs. Of course it does. I'll read the memoirs like at the very end, because they say that they do contain like some major spoilers. So like if you want to avoid those, you can like skip that. Although I want to know. I need info. All right, let us do the second bad ending. This one is just one choice away. So let us load all the way down to my second save file for a ruthless decision. Yeah, load save file 2. And now we're picking, I don't want to save him for Nagusa, which I feel like is gonna like lead to the same ending, right? Because like we don't want to save him. He doesn't make the medicine. He doesn't create Shirote. They arrest him because of false charges. And yeah. Alright, well let's pick that one. I don't want to save him. I don't want to save him. I thought not. A deafening silence stood between us. But not trying to save him is... I told you, sometimes medicine doesn't work. It wouldn't be my fault or yours. Kuroba! I'm heading back. No need to see me off. Ah! I'm scared of Kuroba. He's not against stabbing. Those at the hospital are working tirelessly to save him. If he does recover. I would become the wife of Nagusa of the Jade. Look how that's just like the end all be all. I was like, oh, I guess I have to marry him. The person who put false charges against the person I was dating. For me to escape that fate, he would need to die. Oh, cat, what are you ripping? Okay, just paper towel. I don't want to go through that ever again, but... was that a good enough reason to let him die? I didn't have an answer to that question. My heart was buried under so many feelings, I didn't know what I really wanted. All I could do was stand quietly in the empty room. I wonder how Kuroba is doing. Kuroba of the Yellow. Yellow. Now that's new. Everything will be okay once Nagusa is gone. Oh wow, we're just like, yeah, we're really leaning into this. We're just gonna down with Nagusa. Although he might be saved regardless though, because it seems like the other medicine worked on him in the other bad end. Why? Why am I even thinking of that? Ah, good morning. Great to see you again. It's the receptionist, the secretary, Tatsugi. Right, yeah. He needs a portrait, so. All these portraitless NPCs. I was relieved to hear his bright voice. If it were Akaze, he would probably suspect something had happened last night. Good morning. Are Akaze and Kuroba out? Or scheming, although the scheming involves just not doing anything. Lord Akaze went to the military. I believe Lord Kuroba is sleeping? No need to wake him. He should have some sleep. I'm scared to see Kuroba, even after what happened yesterday. I'm scared to see Kuroba too. Here's my letter for today. I wonder if Nagusa is alright. I don't exactly want to risk seeing him at the hospital. After delivering only one letter, I decided to take a stroll around the area. Maybe I should have had him wake Kuroba up. I guess I can go back and... young Jade class man, hurry! We must get to Lord Nagusa! Huh? What's going on? A number of young men with hair like Nagusa's hurriedly ran past me. Wait, it can't be. Oh, if it isn't Olympia, I don't want to see your face within the context of a bad ending canon. See, are you coming to see your friend? Canon, are you gonna see Nagusa too? Yes, I am. He is my friend after all. Can I come with you? Why are we visiting him? I'm glad to see you're worried about him. But I can't have you risk contracting what he has. Please pray to Lady Amaterasu that he will be spared. Nagusa. Even though he did what he did, if Nagusa were to die now, I should hurry down and see Kuroba. Kuroba, are you awake?
Sure am.
Sorry to bother you. But, came across some people from the Jade, and it seems that Nagusa isn't faring well.
The Haku's spreading too quickly. Lady Amaterasu must be punishing him.
Kuroba!
What else do you want me to say? Come on, don't look at me like that.
About that medicine.
I had a feeling you were gonna mention it. Not surprising from someone as kind as you.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning Nagusa's actions, but...
Well, why don't you...
Wait, what's going on? Wait. Huh? Blood dripped to the floor. Wait, is he sick? Ah! Kuroba!
Don't come near me.
Did he get Haku from not making the cure?
Get out now, just leave.
But
stay away. I can't infect the only remaining white. I'll take some medicine so I'll be fine. Just leave while...
Was that... No. I slowly looked back at the door I came from. Help? I could hear coughing and things falling to the floor. Wait, that quickly? Kuroba. Is this some sort of karma for, like, wanting Nagusa to die? No. Don't die on me. Kuroba, please go to the hospital. Please, save yourself.
I'm fine. I'm from the Black. I'm strong. Don't worry. Just head on to Yosoga's and have some tea there.
Does that being from the Black class not just make you immune to Haku? Are you sure? Are you really gonna be fine? I'll pray to Lady Amaterasu for you. Where's the Kaza or the secretary? Let's like notify people. Don't just like leave him in there. I believe in you, Kuroba. We just go to the ocean. We do nothing? Wait. Kuroba? Akaza was worried about me again today. I guess he was a nice person all along. I'm doing fine. I'm doing my deliveries and dancing on stage when I'm needed. Nothing has changed, really. Both Kuroba and Nagusa passed away from Haku. Wait, who's she talking to? Is she just talking to herself? The doctor said the disease progressed twice as fast as normal, and neither of them were responding to any medication. Someone else said that it seemed as if they were cursed. She kept his head. I can still smell the scent from your lab coat. Wait, is his body there too? Or just like clothes? Okay, so either Byakuya dies or Kuroba dies. Those are your choices in the two bad endings. You must still be with me. Maybe I was the one who was cursed. I did wish for Nagusa's death, and in turn, I lost my soulmate forever. Is that like, I hear that's how curses work. Like, you curse someone, and then, like, you get the curse, like, thrice back. But that's not fair. Like, how? All we did was, like, just let Nagusa die. Like, how did Kuroba get Haku then? Like, he didn't contract it in, like, the normal route. Huh? Takio said that I should forget about you and continue my search for a husband. Horrible, right? There's no way I could ever forget you. There's no way I would ever forget you. Come back to me, Kuroba. You can't be dead. This can't be real. I'll be waiting for you here. So please come back to me. And that's it. Okay! Oh, we got the last CG! For Kuroba. Kuroba's skull. I'm trying to, like, logically, I'm trying to piece this together. Well, that we didn't go to the Ikimizu Spring, right? Maybe that's what, like, inadvertently saved him? Right? Because how did he get Haku? Like, maybe he got Haku from, like, the tainted blood that was on Byakuya after, like, Nagusa, like, spat up on her. But yeah, in this we didn't go to Ikimizu Spring, so maybe the water healed him? Like, he had Haku, he was infected, he didn't know about it, we went to the spring, it healed him, and then, yeah, we just didn't do that, this route, so he ended up getting Haku. Which is a little unfair, because he already had Haku when he was a baby, and, like, he got cured of it by taking the Tokijuken, like, the black turning medicine. Alright. I don't like that. Logically, I don't like that, because, like, he didn't have it before. But I guess it kind of makes sense, because he was exposed, and then, yeah, he didn't take the steps to make the other cure. That seems kind of bad too. Like, while trying to craft medicine, he's like exposing himself to like the medicine. Aren't you like, when you like deal with chemicals though, aren't you like trying your best not to be exposed to them? Alright. Well, that was kind of emotionally upsetting, but we were kind of bracing ourselves for that. Alright, so we still got a few more things. Let me just check my memories. Yeah, unthinkable. Mean doctor. Wait, where's the other one? Where is the other one? Where's the one where he goes all stabby on me? Oh, it's right there. No one can have her. Alright. Yeah, that's a red flag when your boyfriend tries to stab you. Definitely red flag there. I do like Kuroba, but yeah, they definitely played into the possessiveness with that. I guess you can't really blame them because this whole island seems to be meshed up. Let's wrap things up with the short stories. Oh, we got memoirs of Kuroba as well got unlocked. We're doing the bad endings. Memoirs, and then... Oh, we just unlocked Nagusa. No other... Surprised we didn't unlock Sakyo. But I guess Sakyo... We didn't talk that much with Sakyo. Maybe he's like more involved in another route. Yeah, Isn't that kind of odd? He's a hospital director and like not involved in the doctor route. All right, so let's do memoirs of Kuroba.
Huh? A memoir? I'm not gonna be executed as soon as I finish writing it, am I? I'm only kidding. Half kidding. At least. Aren't memoirs usually written before someone croaks? To keep record of what happened, eh? I take it you got permission already from Lord Doma Nakaza, so let's talk.
I'm guessing this is like bad ending one where he got arrested.
Why don't I start with a little old story about yours truly? Not that there's much to say. As you know, I was raised at an orphanage in Yomi. Whenever I talk about this, everyone gives me those sad eyes. But none of us had real parents since we were born. It was only natural to me, so I never felt sad or frustrated about it. What really mattered back then was managing to somehow survive in Yomi. I ate watery soup and stale leftover bread, then slept on moldy bedding in a damp room.
After all that, still didn't survive in the end.
Getting hurt or sick meant lying alone in bed for days, and that was normal for us. Statistically speaking, Yomi folks are healthier than those on the surface. But if we do get sick, we're pretty much left for dead.
It's like survival of the fittest down there.
I'd reckon only half of us made it out of childhood in good shape. So Hayariasa and I really lucked out. The first time I ever had a checkup was when I was 5. I learned those clean, rich-looking guys on the surface were called doctors. When I first saw them as a kid, I thought that was my ticket to becoming rich.
Become a doctor, make tons of money. That's what your like parents would say, like become a doctor or a lawyer.
But there's one strange thing. The only one who went to multiple checkups a year was me. I was told being a kid of the black was rare. But I found out it was just an excuse. The hospital wanted to observe what happened to a yellow child turned black from Tokiju Kitene. Of course, I had no idea, but I learned a lot about medicine from being friends with Yosoga. Then, he and I discovered the dead body of a woman I considered both my mother and my sister. She was raped by a man from the surface, got pregnant, committed suicide, then got Haku. Wait.
In what order? Or did the body just get Haku?
It was like all that bad luck in the world hit her. But seeing her made it clear to me and Yosoga what we needed to do. Fortunately, I got a high score on an exam and I was able to become a student at Nintoku University despite being in the black class. But it turned out, it was because I was still under observation. They wanted to see how I would survive, how well my mental prowess matured.
Well, we know his mentality kind of swayed into murder.
I was shocked when I discovered my medical records at the hospital. It was an experimental log of my life. You'd think they'd be smart enough to keep it locked away, right? But knowing him, I'm sure he left it out in the open on purpose. Do I hate Lord Sakio? I hate him and I respect him. No lies here. I can say with confidence that he was my mentor. What he taught me became the foundation of my career. Shirote. That was definitely something I developed, but couldn't have done without Lord Sakio's mentorship. Wait,
this has to be the good ending, right? Because, like, he didn't develop Shirote. Unless he developed it in the bad ending and someone else took the credit.
I also owe it to that sweetheart of a director who lets me sleep through the morning after being up with research all night. Yosoga and Camellia fed me the world's best food, and there's her. If I never met her, I'd probably still be struggling to find a cure for Haku. Which is why she's the very person who brought Shirote to the island. She'll just laugh when I say it, though. Given my profession, I like to solve everything with logic if I can. Being bound to this color class system, finding a soulmate was just a fairy tale to me. But now I believe it's true. I believe she really is my soulmate. Yeah, I'm the type to just feel how I feel. Someday I'll want to kill someone. The next day I'll want him to live. I'll keep working with her to bring positive change to Tengu Island. I'm sure there's a lot more I can do to help. Now then, is that good enough? I got plans to stay at her hideout after this. Okay, this is like good ending, but you unlock it after bad ending. Alright, so that was Memoirs of Kuroba. Then we got Memoirs of Nagusa. There's not anything else though, right? I'm so like used to like getting more. Maybe I need to like unlock multiple bad routes to get some of Memoirs of other characters. Let's learn more about Nagusa. We sure saw him a lot in the last 2 routes. He was a pivotal bad guy in this route. You want me to tell you what I know? There's only one thing for me to say. I believe that man should be killed. Rather, I wish to kill him with my own hands. Haha. Surprised by such remarks, are you? But what I said comes from the bottom of my heart. I need to get rid of that man and save Olympia. She doesn't even like you. She's still innocent in her knowledge of the outside world, and is being deceived by that man. There's no other reason why she would choose a man from the black class. He's delusional. Perhaps it could be pity. He is really delusional. He's so narcissistic. She is indeed foolishly kind. I could imagine she felt sorry for the man being shunned and spat on in his lower standing. I do truly adore that kindness of hers, and you repay it with horrible, horrible cruelty. I thought the biggest hurdle I would need to overcome to become her husband was Akaza. Being of the Jade, there's no way I could stand against Akaza of the Red. Which is why I thought to eliminate him as a last resort. But she chose from the Black. Lord Hiriko would never allow a man of such hideous color to even go near her, let alone touch her. I know she is waiting for me to save her. He really is delusional, alright. He doesn't even think it's like his own selfishness. My face. I am taking this as another trial by Lord Hiriko to test my strength. Alright, he got like disfigured from the Haku. I never knew what it meant to lose something. As the eldest son of the leader of the Jade, I have never wanted for a thing in my life. I certainly have never mourned any loss. But now I have suffered the pain of losing something to Haku. I still turn my face away each time I unravel these bandages. Poor you. But there are many in this world who would bear the same suffering. I understand them now and wish them comfort. I don't like how hypocritical this guy is. He doesn't even think he's a bad guy. He's somehow twisted to thinking he's a good guy. Speaking of which, Lord Sakio from the hospital said that there's a high probability of a new cure being found in the blood of the white. I knew she and I were destined to be one. She will offer her body to heal my disgusting face. Is there any love greater than that? She doesn't even like you. I'm like, dude, get over yourself. Yes, I shall ask my friend Cannon for help. He seems to be interested in her as well. I wouldn't do that. He wants her for other nefarious reasons. Olympia, you are trapped in a horrible nightmare now. Please wait for me. I will come to save you. Please don't. Alright, well, we are truly surrounded by enemies here. Alright, so that's all the extras, and that's everything from that unlocked from Kuroba's side of things. So, what are we gonna do now? We need to... What's the next route we're gonna do? So, we just have 2 more routes we can do. We have Riku and Yusoga before they unlock the other routes for us. I am interested in Yusoga.
but I feel like I should probably do Riku next. I didn't like Riku at first, but he did have some play in Kuroba's route, and like, okay, he's not totally an a-hole. And the walkthrough does say like to do Riku first, so even though I'm doing him third now. So I don't know. I feel like Yusoga's gonna be like, he's very much entrenched in Yomi, so I feel like Yusoga's gonna be all about Yomi, and then Riku is probably gonna be more about the surface, if anything. He's like of the blue class. He's top class compared to the other routes. We had like Kuroba of the bottom, and then like Tokisada was like of the secondary class. Although he was also special because he was also an outsider. But yeah, I think I'll do Riku, and then we'll do Yusoga. So like just in case I don't like Riku, like at least we'll save like Yusoga for last, or like second to last technically, or third to last technically, because we still need to do Himuka and then Akaza. All right, that's the plan. Now time to rest my voice. I have to use that scratchy voice for Kuroba. At least we don't have to have that many lines with them this time, like next route, so hopefully I won't get as sick. Also, I've been kind of sick because the air has been really dry and allergies are flaring up, so I just been sleeping a lot. All right. Anywho, yeah, I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time after this. Just kind of scrub your mind after those bad endings. I feel like a little less traumatic than Tokisada's. Although with Tokisada's, like, I wasn't sure what to expect, but like after that, it's like, all right, I know whatever's coming is gonna be bad, so just kind of like mentally braced myself already for that. Yeah, so yeah, hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and I will see you in the next route. Bye-bye.